whatever. So anyway. Hey, you doing? I'm back. This is Dick. In this video, I'm just going to be showing my niece and nephews how to modify the gas mask bag that I gave them to be more convenient for hiking. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, go away. So this is like a World War II, I'm not sure what country, gas mask bag. Nothing too fancy about it. I have a few of them. I'm going to put some up on my Etsy store to sell if anybody else is interested. I should have a few up there for sale. And if not, any gas mask bag will do. Or any gas mask bag or any shoulder pack will do. I personally use this old, I want to say it's a Finnish gas mask bag. Has a shoulder strap, has a waist strap. Waist strap's great because then when you bend over, it stays with you. It doesn't slide in front of your face when you're foraging or trying to pick something up or hopping across logs or something. It's not swinging all over the place. That's just what I like to use on little short day hikes or, you know, small foraging adventures, if you will. So, a similar idea for the kids. Got a good deal on some. These little gas mask bags, nothing real fancy, like I said. Has two little pockets on each side, one here, shoulder strap. It has a waist strap, a real thin, basically like a shoestring that goes across to a loop here that they have to tie it to. And to close it up the way they have it here, you kind of crunch the top together and roll it. And then there's two hoops here, and those fold right over to the front where there's two buttons. So it just buttons together, and it's together, that's it. I was originally going to put some string through the inside and basically fold it over, so have a drawstring so to just cinch it up nice and tight and be done with it. I didn't get a chance to do that, so I'm going to show you a new way to close this up with a piece of paracord that I supplied them. So this is the paracord. This is the paracord they sell at like Walmart that has a wax thread through the middle for helping to start fires. So I figure that's not a bad idea to include. So basically, we're going to put the things in my pocket. We're going to put one of these eyelets on there under the string, and it's real tight. So I'll show you how I do that. But first, before you do that, you kind of want to get the pack started. I just have some junk in there just to give it some size. Okay, so on the back here, there's the two hoops that connect into the buttons there. Basically what I did was start on the inside, pull one through that way, start on the inside, pull one through that way. That's it for connecting it. So then basically it'll stay there, you're not going to lose it. But then you go around front, and when you cinch it together, I try to go underneath the buttons just to give it something for it to stop from sliding above it. You know, something to snag onto it basically. So then it'll just be cinched together. So yeah, it goes under the one button there. Anyway, so now that it's through those loops, I have to get the thing I don't know the name of on it, the little cincher downer thing you do. So basically, you slide one through, and that works pretty good. This one has a wider end, so I'm going to slide that one through first. And then you got to slide the other one through, and it's a pain in the butt because it's just a hair too big for these. So basically I twist it a little bit, and it kind of like tightens it up, stiffens it up a little, and gives me something to push against to get it through. There It's coming there. So twist and push. And if you pull on the other side too, it can help. There you go. Twist and push. Twist and push. There, you see it start coming through there. And then just grab it and pull through. That's it for that. So basically, if you're using your bag, that's all twisted up. But if you're using your bag, you can toss off the back if it's in the way. Have it off the back side there and just dangle it. It's not going to go anywhere, not going to get lost. Or when it's time to close it up, bring it back around front. You got your bag on you. You bring it around front. And I try to get underneath these eyes, so just pull it tight. Like I said, the buttons there will just help stop it from sliding up above the top there. You can just make sure your top of your bag's hanging out a little bit. That's it. If you're going a good distance, at that point, you can just tie a little bow in it like you're tying a shoelace, so there's no chance of it coming undone or you losing anything out of the top here because it's tight. So just real quick, easy way. If you can, get your mom to sew a little bit. You can put the string, have it folded, the top of the bag folded down, put the string on the inside, lace it through, have it sewn off, like a little folded down hem there, and then put a little slot in there so you can pull the strings through both sides, and then put that cincher down on it again. It'll be the same idea, except the string will be on the inside. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, since I have it on here, in the one little bag, where is it? Here it is. There's a string, and it's like a thin material, real thin. You can see that, like a shoelace. Now what we want to do is put a hook on it, and here's the hook. I got a silver one. It's just like the hope that was mud I dropped it in. Nah, I think so. Okay, little silver one. It's just like the black ones I supplied you. Go get your ball. Okay, so that needs to go on the end of the string. Okay, when I did this the other day, you can see the string it's scared, it's afraid, it's a little frayed there. I don't know if that's in focus there, I don't think it is, but it's frayed a little bit. So you can take a sharp knife or a razor and just slice it straight across, or a lighter and just burn the frayed edges off a little bit, just to make it a flat edge there. Okay, wish I could tell if that was in focus. And then what I did was just rolled it, because it is thin like that. Roll it and slide it through the eye, just like that. Okay, that was too hard to show you standing up. So basically, we got the string here, and you roll it just a little bit like that. Now that you have a nice flat edge on it, nothing's frayed here, and then we slide it through the eye. Nice, nice and easy like. There you go. Slide through there, pull it through, and you're good to go. Then on your bag here, put it around your waist, and you got this little D-ring to click it into. So, but once it's around your waist, click it in, then pull the string tight around your waist, and then put a knot in it that you can get off here. A little, not really a slip knot, but a quick release knot. So basically, you just go around and you make a little bow with this side. So it's just like a regular square knot, except you don't pull the end all the way through. So you have a little loop. Focus. So you got a little loop, and both ends of the string come through the same hole, and you just tighten it down. And that'll hold nice and tight. It'll hold nice and tight, and when you want it to come off, if you put a jacket on, you gotta tighten it up. Just pull the end, and you can tighten it right back up, or loosen it up there, and then you can just redo that knot just like that. Real easy, quick and easy. And then when you store it, I'd put the knot back in there. Make sure there's a knot in there so you don't lose the little hook. If you find little S hooks or a little carabiner, that would work fine too. I just gave you these little ones here because that's what I had. They're actually a little bit smaller than I expected them to be, but that'll work to keep that on your waist. Okay, this is a piece of the fire starting paracord that I used on the ferro rods, and gave you extra pieces for fixing up your backpack. Basically, paracord's good to have, you know, a lot of reasons. Very useful. Obviously for tying shelters or fixing your backpack or anything you need to tie, basically you could use it. If you fray it a little bit, you can see that there are multiple strands on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This does have the 7 regular strands that 550 paracord would have as well, and that's the white, as well as this red strand in here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to pull it out a little bit. Okay. So it's got that red strand there. Where are we at here? Along with it. And this is your wax cotton strand. Alright, so that'll take and hold a flame just like a candle wick, where everything else is made out of nylon type material, basically a plasticky type material that just melts. So I'll show you that here. If I can get my lighter to start, there we go. Alright, so if you don't smoke all the time, I don't recommend Zippos. Basically all the white, everything melts. You can kind of see it going there, getting shorter and shorter and shorter, except for that big strand. But once you get that big strand lit, see, it will hold a flame to extend your flame, so you can use this lighting your fire opposed to wasting all your lighter fluid or whatever have you. So that'll hold a flame, and even if it's, you know, not pulled apart like that, you can still light the whole thing and it'll burn kind of like a match, kind of like a little candle. It'll last a while. Just be careful because the part that's melting is real hot. But when you cut the paracord, you always want to burn a little bit, not this much, and then put it out. And I just do that by pushing it against something and pulling it off. And you can do it by licking your fingers and kind of tapping on it like that. But like I said, that plastic that burns there, the outer strands, the inner white strands, really hot. It's like it's gonna stick to you basically. You can see how it's stuck to the lighter. You know, that'll do the same thing to your skin. So I don't recommend that until you get used to it and know what you're doing. But I usually end up hitting on the back of the Zippo or a Bic lighter just to smush them all together basically, and it'll hold it, keep it from fraying and falling apart on you and all that. And my dog wants to say hi. Say hi, Holmes. There. Alright, he's gone. So, just a little explanation of what that cord is that I included into your kits. But you can still use it as regular paracord too, you know, for all kinds of stuff. Maybe I'll show you some projects later on that. Or get a look on YouTube. There's plenty of paracord things you can do, from bracelets and keychains to survival things like fishing, using it as fishing line, using it as fishing lures. I have an old video, one of the first videos on YouTube actually, of paracord being made into a fishing lure. I'm trying to think, I think it was the first one. I had the idea and I looked it up and never came across anything, and now there are a few. Well after that. I'm not saying they took my idea, I'm just saying, you know, that happens. So, lots of things you can use paracord for. And again, falling, dropping stuff. Again, you can light it. And it just, being it's a big clump there, takes a minute to catch on fire with one of these old Zippo lighters. But once it's on fire, it'll stay on fire for quite a while. And it's fairly wind resistant, not the greatest. That's why I recommend other fire starting methods. But, you know, in a pinch, it's not bad to have. So there's that.